Hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you for the lurk, Alphamedic. Thank you, thank you. And hello, Tiff. Isaac. Yeah, that's my mood today. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why this is happening. But we're in a grumpy, low art mood, which means we gotta draw more and then we get out of it. And we're having fun. I don't know. No, I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. Hello, hello. We're just gonna draw. Hello, hello, Andreas. Hello, hello. The mysterious stranger who appeared in Eisen chat yesterday and confused Eisen. Yeah, welcome to Wednesday. It's the mid of the week. I hope everyone is doing wonderfully fine. Tiv, Celestian the stranger. Hope you're doing great. I don't know why. Do you know when you have like days where everything is like raw? Doesn't matter what anyone says, doesn't matter what you do. It's just for some reason you're annoyed. And I feel everything art-wise I do this week sucks. So we're just gonna do it anyway, because that's just our brain doing brain things, and that's okay. It can do as much as it wants from that. Who is this Eisen you speak of? I've heard of this name somewhere before. Shut up. Made my day yesterday. I'm so sorry, Eisen. I was like, should I say something? And I was like, nah, this is really quite amusing. But you know, at least in my chat, I like see Eisen always, because Eisen has like 1,000 things before his name contributing to the chaos. Yes. Sometimes chaos is the answer. I mean, you rather talked about that than about human cheese. You know, made out of human milk. Even though I learned something new today thanks to that. I went down the search to figure out if you can make cheese out of human breast milk. The answer is no, you cannot. It was really interesting. And for some reason, like posts I found, people were really angry about this question. And I was like, why are you so angry? It was very amusing. So if you have any one of you ever asked themselves, could you technically make cheese out of human milk? The answer is no. It lacks protein. Also, you need like a lot of mass, and you don't produce that much milk. Things you never wanted to know, but you know now. That's a thing that I found out in my research yesterday. So a guy from New York apparently did that at some point. Or like tried it out, because I don't know, so I couldn't tell you. I've never been pregnant, but apparently some women have like really a lot of leftover milk and don't really know what to do with it. So people were like looking into like, can you get like an actual use for it? So some guy in New York was like, yeah, I'm gonna try making a cheese out of it. At least according to the internet. So don't, maybe that never happened. According to the internet, that happened. But the recipe for making cheese out of human breast milk like has cow milk in it, because you need like the more protein. So it's like getting, how's it when it gets like this congregate? I don't know what the word was. What a way to use your free time. I was drawing next to it. This was like a drawing break. And then I figured that out. That's like a thing I know now. So if I've ever got into like a quiz game show, and then there's the question, can you make milk out of human breast milk? Yeah, I will be like, no, Coagulate. Yeah, like you need apparently the recipe needs like the same amount of cow milk as it needs thing. Good job, Inami. Yes, Quizmaster Inami. I would know that now. New stream idea? Like a quiz show? For like the most cursed facts ever that I like found on the internet? I don't know if the most cursed, but things I come across. Sometimes you go down a rabbit hole, right? And you're like, now I want to know. And then you find out that you'll never be able to make human cheese. At least not without adding something. And technically, from all I know, because you were like yesterday way on the fact, Eisen, if you can make milk, and technically you could be one of those cases that technically can do that. Because some men can. That is a thing I found out not yesterday, but at some other point. But I didn't want to write that in your chat because I was like, how the fuck should I explain this? What? Welcome in! Wait, I can't. Technically, maybe. There is men who can produce milk. Oh, bro, Pose Archives, great references. Yeah, they make super great references. Hello, Brohan, and hello, Fallen. Welcome to the stream where we talk about you cannot make milk out of human breast milk. And some men can lactate. That's the thing. The market needs cheese, Eisen cheese. Need a hormone imbalance for that. Yeah. But you like, it's not common, but you technically can. Maybe. And not everyone can, I think. But it's not too late yet, Eisen. You can make your own cheese. I don't know why that topic yesterday stuck. I don't know. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. But yep. Coming soon to your nearest lead. Nice. But yeah, thank you for the headpad, Taurus. Hello. I'm a bit, I don't know, a bit raw. Is raw the right word for it? I am in a low and a bit frustrated art week, if that makes sense. That happens to me every once in a while. And it's usually before I get something. I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but when I'm like practicing something here and there and I'm struggling with a few topics and I get really grumpy at some point and nothing works out, that's usually then the point where my brain starts working and starts working to understand something. It's just a bit unfortunate that it comes with a bit of a, why does everything I do suck? You take pre-order, right? Give me 50 years. I'm sorry, the fuck in the name of holy memories did I come in? Sometimes that just happens. It's you know? It's like, you know, like when we're talking about cursed knowledge is like one of the holy reliquaries for the Catholic Church was Jesus Christ's foreskin. But it got stolen in the 80s, so it's no longer visible. Like, we don't know where it went. Which is another interesting fact. You know? For my quiz show, my personal quiz show. When you have like the question, what did get stolen? Oh yes, I remember the foreskin talk. Yeah. Still interesting. I live for chaos, just didn't think I run into here. It's like every now and then. Nice refer to hello George. That's Pose Archives. I wanted to post them. Wait, that's their latest. Where they posted on Blue Sky. Pose Archives, not Pose Blue. 1 second. Hope you're doing well and hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. Oh, no, it's not the latest. The hands were the latest. This one it is. Thank you for the headpad. Here. Rip. They make super nice. Oh, I put. Oh well. Thank you for that, Ben. They make great. They make great references too. I'm sorry, Eisen. There's a underscore in there. But yeah, we talked about the foreskin at some other point. But that was a holy relic. But then someone stole it. For whatever reason you would steal that. Looks like you got boobs on your head. That's true. They need support. I am there. You know? Sometimes they need support. Sadly, I don't have that binocular emote. Would have been greatly here. But yeah, we are not doing a study in itself. I will combine this with my OC, my pink haired one. Just using this as a base. But yeah, I'm in the mood of why does nothing? I draw work. So we draw more because that's usually how it helps for me. But yeah, after Monday crying stream, we have Wednesday angry drawing noises. What? 20 stream streak, thank you. Huh? Been this long again? That's long. Thank you for the 20 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. Dream about you. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. I was today at a doctor's appointment because I had to get checked out if I... for anyone who doesn't know, I had like a benign, so non-cancerous tumor last year. And I had to get checked out today if it's back. And it's not. It's not back. So that's good. Still had to wait 45 minutes until it was my appointment. Like, my appointment was at 10:45. And then I had to wait. Yay! Yay! No tumors. That's good. So that's really nice. I was like, you're pretty sure it's gone, but you don't know. And like, and the other clinic told me it's probably coming back, but it's not. At least not yet. Is your cat also doing good? Yeah. She has food now, so she's double good. And we played with thing. Yay! Wait, not for that. But yay for being healthy. Yeah, everyone's healthy for now. My cat didn't even have to get like a tooth, like they have trouble with their teeth too. And that they're fine this year too. So everything's fine. It's very suspicious. Maybe I'm a bit paranoid after last year, but when everything is going well. Pet the cat. Thank you for the pet. The cat does not want to be disturbed right now. She's cleaning her left paw. And now she's a ball. But yeah. So all in all, everything's going good for now. I've been looking into oh yeah, Fallen, because you said like pet. But you're so far away. Wait. I pet the cat. And now she's super confused. She wanted to fall asleep. Then I petted her. Now she's no longer a ball. Now she's awake again. It's like, huh? What do you want, human? But yeah, no, all in all, everything's going good. I am just, I don't know. I am just, I don't know. It's one of those days, and it's fine. Oh yeah, I was going to ask you something. You said because you asked for the donation Streamlabs thing and said there is a limit. I don't know if this is country specific, but for me there was no limit. Like there was like there is some things they like suggest you that you can take, and they only go up to $10. But if you are like, if you want to donate a certain another amount, you just have to type it in custom amount. I don't know if this is just for me like this, but I extra checked it out. Like I checked it out and then it didn't change. Mine was 10 and it couldn't change it, but maybe that's because it's mobile. I didn't check on mobile. Come down, come gather round. Maybe it's because it's mobile. Yeah, that could be. Because for me it was like absolutely no limits. Yeah, I must be good for something, yeah. But yeah, that still works. Now I've been looking into, because I wanted to, like, I'm thinking, not yet, but for 2026, right? For the year of 2026, if I want to open commissions at some point, but I need a website and how I would do that. So I looked into how to make your own website, and I was like, oh no. That seems like a lot of work. like you gotta design everything and make it look nice and cool and also easy to use. So I was like, cannot donate in cookies. Sag, no, sadly not. The cookies have been disbanded. Ah, okay, Eisen can donate in cookies. My cookie. No. Dancing on cold feet, marching on cobble street. Yeah, yeah. I must be good for something, yeah. Nom 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 nom. I would be a great cookie monster. I could make those cookies vanish in an instant. But yeah. Gotta go for now. Got a job interview lined up. Ooh, good luck. Good luck with your interview. I hope it goes as you want it to go. Send the link again. I can't find an account. You can go to browsing. Wait 1 second. Let me adjust the arm and then you shall get a link. Maybe you can make it back in time. We'll see how long we'll stream today. I think that's it. I need to make so much things. But yeah, good luck with your job interview. Job interviews are such a... It's always an experience. Thank you for the save. I shall save. You know, okay, since we're still on the, like, I'm still on the cursed topic of human cheese. The thing is, like, it says like it doesn't have enough protein, but maybe, like, I don't know if person who tried this had enough samples. Maybe not every kind of breast milk is fitting for, you know, making cheese out of it. I'm curious if you could make it. And it probably tastes super sweet, doesn't it? What if you made a person who produced breast milk drink protein shakes? I don't think that's how it works. I don't think it goes 101 in there. But maybe there is types of people who like produce like high protein breast milk. You know? Ah! The cold hand of death. Thank you for the $30, Fallen. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Da, 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 da. The cold hand of death gives me $30. But yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Maybe there is like, you know, yeah, breast milk is sweet with a slightly odd taste. That's what I heard. I mean, it is perfectly balanced. Why are we just listening to Free in the soundtrack now? Doesn't matter. It is like perfectly for infants, right? It has everything. So I don't know if you could like make very good cheese out of it. I'm so sorry for anyone who's like, why the hell are we talking about this? Because for some reason I got fixated on that. And the funny thing is I found a Reddit thread about this, which is always great. How about yogurt or mayonnaise? Wait, mayonnaise you don't make out of milk. You make that out of eggs. Am I an idiot? Pretty sure. Oh yeah, that's not a milk thing. Wrong product. Wrong thing. But wait 1 second. I need to do something. I found a super long Reddit thread about this because apparently that's a big thing for discussion, and I found that a lot of people are angry about the question, which I thought is very weird because I don't know, it's just a random ass question. But someone was like a lot of people were convinced the only thing you can make out of is mozzarella cheese, which was also very interesting. But I don't know enough about the production of cheese to give a good answer to this. And some people were like super like, don't even try. It's not cool if you overproduce milk. And I'm like, what? Apparently, I've learned like when you breastfeed your children, you can have two problems. Either you don't produce enough or you produce way too much. And there were people warning people about like don't over like bring yourself to over produce breast milk because it's hell. Things that I never need in my life, but I know now. I know they made ice cream. I mean, that works. They probably, but they would have to add some fat too, right? So it's like actually creamy. I mean, it depends what kind of ice cream you make. On Inami stream, I learned a lot of breast milk education, also art. Art streams are just a different form of just chatting, okay? Okay, that's not fair to say, actually. There's people who are like way more arty than I am. My art streams are just like more of a just chatting thing. But I got way better at drawing and talking at the same time. In a way, true. Yeah, I mean, it's like the production of art is like, okay, that really depends though. Like you have people who are like super focused on art streams and be like not talking and just like doing art and like have cool music in the background. But then there's also this, you know, me, who's like completely of course we're talking about everything. I would assume that breast milk Reddit can be chaotic. There are some crazy people when it comes to breastfeeding. Interesting. These fewer words and sentences. Do we even have /r breast milk? Oh, obvious. There must be a subreddit for that. Like, no way there isn't. I'm not even on Reddit. I'm the classic user of Reddit. I'll type in any like I type in Google. I just look for this and this, you know. I look for this and this topic and put in like I don't know how to do this and this Reddit because someone on Reddit knows. This community has been banned. Unfortunate. The breast milk subreddit became too toxic apparently at some point. Fallen's thing is right. There are some crazy people out there. Lines are not on your hands, little one. I mean, I can assume that people go super crazy about these kind of things. 100% it has. I know because my wife looked stuff up when she was pregnant. Oh no. I mean, it makes sense. Like, you want to be prepared, like, and you want to know how things work. But I've heard, like, super crazy things from, like, wait, I was, like, on a birthday party last year. And there were, like, a lot of people who were, like, wanted to have kids, had kids, or were pregnant. And I heard that it's really wild what first suggestions people get. And suddenly everyone knows everything. Man, there's a lots of breast milk related subreddit. Isn't that like one of the biggest kinks for people? Like, this is not even like, you know, breast milk in like actually breastfeeding like thing, but like aren't there like a lot of people who are like really into that? There's a group of people who believe if you don't breastfeed, then you're just pure evil. And they will go out of the way to harass and stalk you. Ooh, what the fuck? What are you? We're talking about cheese made of human breast milk. Hope you're doing well. Honestly, I don't know. I thought that's a big thing. I thought that was one it was at least some like really popular at some point for some people. What will they do? Milk me? Just came up. Gonna look. Need to go out again and get a package. Good luck getting your package. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing good. Hope the package will be containing something super nice. I thought that was like one of the bigger fetishes that were out there. Or at least one of the more vocal. No, but I think they really try to find out who you are, and when they like know where you are, and they'll be like harassing you and sending like, you know, child control things like, here you're harassing your baby or whatever. I can imagine that like people like this like can be super scary. Try to force you to get a kid because you're unfit and like stuff like that. Because for some reason people are get like super crazy sometimes with these kind of things. I need to look up lips. 1 second. Should we? I'll think of it. Not sure yet. Okay. I will breastfeed my kid. Yes. Very toxic crowd. Not all, but small group be loud. Yeah, I mean that's most of the time the case, right? You have like that one small minority of people who are like going completely over everything because they think they're right. And that's always super scary. Hello, Black Wolf. What's up? Drawing is up. And talking about a little bit of cursed topics, maybe. For some people, maybe. And like, I don't know. I just thought it's very interesting. The mouth is too small. We'll change that in a second. I was talking about that with the wife, like the most toxic fans, because Fallout Las Vegas fans are insane. Really? I don't know. I just think it's like I think every kind of fandom you get, or like any kind of thing you get, really in any kind of ways, like there is people who are like just cannot just let things go and accept that people are not doing the things how they do them, and it's interesting. Everything in moderation. Yeah, like that. I mean, that's obviously almost always a smart thing to do. But sometimes people just get so overboard with things. The thing is, like, no one is having a problem if you are like the biggest fan ever and like travel to everything, buy everything, and do everything, right? That's like no harm done there. Problematic is if you like trying to tell people how they do their like how to do their things. Go to a Fallout page and you will just see. So you're a fan of Fallout? No, just Vegas. Nothing else should exist. Oh yeah. That's a very common thing for a lot of things, right? No, like it's isn't that like also a super thing, like super big thing in movies? Like only the first one is great. The second one and the sequel is like really bad. And they totally didn't get that plot point. And show you yours first. Compare scars and tell you whose is worse. But hey, we are not like this. Easy. Listen, swing life away. We get a sign here on minimum wave. We'll just let people do whatever they want to do. And then it's fine. And let me Google about breast milk. What was, like, which... Okay, so, yeah, one of these days we will have Inami fans fighting over which designer is better, the cat Inami or the wolf Inami. There is no wolf! Over there watching with popcorn. Poppity popcorn. They always bring up it's the best story and I'm just collecting every ashtray in the waste. Why would I want a story? It's... I think the problem is, like, people don't understand often, like, there's different kinds of people out there that have different wishes from games. You know? Like, different kind of people like different kind of things, and that's why different games are good for different people. If no wolf, who's on screen? Not a wolf! Every game is like 150 hours of game and 6 is main story. Yeah, but apparently some people like want this to be like, this is their engaging part, right? This is what keeps them in the world and anchors them in the world, that they want to play 150 hours and experience it, I guess. That's my guess. But yeah, it's like people have different opinions. Oh my god. And want to play different things and like different things. Still think I messed something up here. The hand is... I made the head smaller. That's why the hand is so far up now. Life away, swing life away. That will fix itself. When I add the hair, that's actually big enough. Hopefully. No, but like, I think most of, like, not... Okay, obviously there is games that are just boring. I think when a game is really bad, it like either has like really bad performance, so most of the people just can't play it, or it has like a really bad, like it's getting stuck and it's like full of bugs and whatever. But most of the time, I feel like when people are like, yeah, the game or the sequel or whatever is bad, it's just because the game is not what the first game was, the sequel. And they changed things, which is often not the smartest thing to do, because you build like expectations and then you do something completely different that hasn't have anything to do with anything, and then yeah, then you have a little bit of a problem. Okay, that's not true, probably. I don't know. Maybe there is like honestly really bad games. But I feel like bad games is usually when a game is really boring, it's bad. Everything else, don't think it's a bad game. Thank you for the save. Yeah, I think that's like one of the thing. Or the game is just badly optimized. Yeah, either it's like just really boring or it just doesn't work. Like you're getting stuck every 5 minutes, and it's like, how should I? Like, that's not fun. Wait, that's the wrong one. That's just not fun. Hi, Monster Hunter Wilds. Did you play it in the end? I think you made like the test for it, right? There was like they gave like a you can test if it runs on your computer test. I mean, for like badly optimized, like in my like the first thing I think of is Cyberpunk when it first came out. Yeah. I think the only bad games I've played are movie-based ones. Don't think they make those anymore. I think they do. They're just not as popular anymore. I mean, like recent the Avatar like games came out, right? And they were not that bad. I think. I finished the main story, but I don't really want to do more since the frame drops annoy me. Yeah. Also, you get like a headache from it at some point. If it's like completely like if their frames are getting lost. The blue people or the bald airbender? The blue people. I think they got a new movie or like and like a new game. I saw people play it. I don't know if it's good though. I couldn't tell you, but I saw people were playing it on Twitch. So I can't tell you if it's good though or not, but it is still happening. I just think the most like I think what you mean Fallen is like the games that like replay the movie in a way. And that's bad. Making a sandbox base building game out of that IP sounds fun. I don't think that's what they did, sadly. I think what it is like it's like an action thing. But honestly, I'm not that interested in Avatar, so I never paid too much attention. Yes, I believe that's true. Can you believe those two films made $1 trillion each? Really? Yeah, it works. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm just trying to draw myself out of like everything I draw is awful. So we draw more until we get out of the mood. That's the mood. Hope you're doing well. They have made $1 trillion each. I didn't. I only saw the first one like 10 years ago. But there I was even in the movie theaters and watched it in 3D. And it was amazing. I loved it. You know, the little seedlings that glow in the dark, and then in 3D they make it like through all the room fly like it the illusion that it like fly through your like I loved it. I love floaty glowing particles. I'm doing good. That's good to hear. But not a single thing from those movies has been made into pop culture. Like, no one talks about it. They don't quote, no conventions. I don't know. Oh, sorry, the tip of my pen broke yesterday, and I thought it might work still. Maybe I gotta change it in the break. I don't know, like I couldn't tell you because I never follow these things up. And I watched a movie back then, the first one, and I was like, this is great. And then I never followed up, so I don't know if they ever made anything out of it. Love the design of your VTuber. Thank you. I made it myself. Name a character. I have no clue how they're called, but I really love the pilot lady. I think it was just not a very character driven story. You know? it was a lot about like what is happening in the world and what our people in general do, but not a lot about. Oh God, this looks so cursed. Not a lot about people. I only remember Jake Sully because his YouTuber group made fun of the first movie long time ago. Interesting. I just feel like it was a movie like about like, you know, about a more general topic and less about characters. That's why you don't really remember the characters. Also, it was obviously a lot of it was like a visual spectacle because it just looked for the time really well. This YouTuber group I watched. I don't know if that's good or bad. I just think that's what happened with this movie. But yeah, welcome in, Kia. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing also making great art. I just assume because your name is Artworks. Scratch is looking great so far. Thank you. We'll make this even better, hopefully. Yeah, also do art. Nice, nice. Conversation. As always, I made the head a bit too wide. At least when you see people doing blue cosplay, you can guess that they're doing Avatar cosplay or Smurf, I guess. But Smurf you see because they have the big white hats. You know? Terrified with you. Also, Avatar has more like, you know, all the tattoo things going on and like patterns. 35, 24. What if Avatar starts using big white hats as well? Yeah, then you'll get a problem, but I don't think they do. We just need to mesh them up. I mean, but what do you do with the Blue Men group then? Isn't that also a thing? Every night I live different lives, different lives. Terrified, terrified for you. At different times, different times. But yeah, I only saw the first one. I heard though that the others are also really good. And what I heard is like that like the first one still looks great even all these years after. But apparently when you watch the newer one, like the newer ones, you can really see how they improved on like face tracking and animation of the face and stuff. Love the rendering of the girl with the pink hair. Thank you. That was my final piece of 2025 and now this year I said we're going to draw her more, so we do that. Hopefully this will be even better in the end. Not hating on the movies either, they're good. Just pointing out no other movie has done it yet. You can name dozens that would be considered more popular. Yeah. In a way, Avatar is a Flash tuber. No, they're 3D tubers. Like, they're 3D VTubers, actually. Right? They use 3D models. I mean, they obviously use like a shit ton of other technology to make things work. 1 second, I need to align things. I think I made one side of the face broader than the other. Which It's never a good thing. And I can't draw a line. Hey, ground, follow me. Tell me your nightmares and fantasies. Sinking to the wasteland underneath. But they exist in their own world, not a 3D model in a 2D space. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I've been an art block lady, so I've been changing up my rendering and art style. Aw. Are you unhappy with what you draw? Or how you draw? Do you want something new, something fresh? A bit. Ah, I see. Yeah, that happens from time to time. But usually that's like I don't know, it depends really how you feel about it, but it's like a thing of maybe you're striving for something different. And that's why you feel blocked. You don't want to do the same thing again. Follow me, tell me your nightmares and fantasies. Into the wasteland underneath. I've never been super duper art blocked, so I can't really tell. I just sometimes feel like super uninspired. Like at the moment, I'm just nothing is inspiring. I got Clip Studio Pro and it's been helping a bit. Ooh, nice. Clip Studio is nice. I mean, it's the only thing after Krita I ever used, but I'm very happy how it works. I have the X version because I didn't I have a graphic tablet and not one with a screen. And I didn't want a subscription. Ah, I forgot. I did something stupid with the eyes. I'd love to show you my latest drawing if that's okay. Sure. Feel free to share. Playground. Follow me. Your nightmares and fantasy. Sinking to the wasteland underneath. I think my playlist is today very themed. First we got all the Frieden songs, and now we get all the Arcane songs. Okay, we'll see. Maybe this looks weird because she doesn't have ears. This is like a thing of later I look at this and I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I do it like this? Let us see what you have to share. Ooh. Wait 1 second. That looks fun though. Looks good. I love the expression. So angry. Look at him. Being like... So what is it you want to do different? What makes you stuck? Do you know what it is? Is that Bruce Wayne? I don't know. Is it like Euroseas or is this like fan art of something? I made a dot. I have seen the new Frieren episode, yes. You painted these on the last stream. I see, I see. Nice, nice. Okay. Yes, it's Bruce Wayne. I see. I don't know any franchises, so I would never. Never know, but Fallen does. Not your concern. Okay, we'll just keep it like this, put hair on it, and then we'll figure out from there what's going on. Happy is recognizable. Nice. Oh, also we have an ad break coming up. Oh, Bruce Wayne, Batman's best friend. We have an ad break coming up in a minute. So everyone, prepare yourselves, prepare your water, prepare your stretching routine. And then we'll have a short break where I'm gonna stretch and run around a little bit so I don't get stuck. Because I'm old. We have found out in the last stream again that I am ancient. So I need to move. She trash talks all of you during ads. Yes. Yeah, I want to change the way I color and render. I see. Okay, I'll be right back. Please stretch and hydrate. And then we'll continue on drawing. Hello. Thank you for staying through the ad break. I'm back. I hope everyone's stretched, hydrated, and saved their files and, you know, all the good stuff. Hope everyone is doing good. Yes, obviously during the ads, I trash talk everyone who's having ads. I thought that's like common etiquette. Nope, I didn't. Fallen is not doing art. Fallen is hanging out. You're doing video art, in a way. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I've also decided that probably we're not gonna finish Clair Obscur on stream. Because it will be, like, if I did that, that would be the game for the next 3 months. And I'm like, Or I just stream more, but I'm not sure if I have the energy. Been here since before time. That's true. Since the second ever stream I did. Because you're old. But yeah, if you're like feeling art blocked, I don't know. I've heard a lot of different things how people got out of the art block. I cannot say any of the techniques they work or not. I've heard like, you know, so when I'm not feeling it and I've been super unhappy with everything, I usually go back into studies because I can detach more from studies than I can when I'm trying to do something like, you know, an artwork where it's like more personal. Because a study is just a study. It doesn't have the purpose to be amazing. Thank you for the follow, Kia. 33 Expedition graphics are so pretty, yeah. And the whole story is pretty nice. But I didn't finish it, not even Act 1, so I don't know. Yeah. So, like, study, like, I know this is, like, different for different people, like, obviously. But for me, studying stuff and doing stuff, even though I'm not happy maybe with the result, it doesn't really matter. Because it's not about the result. It's about that I did it and that I know thing. Oh, you're in for a treat then? Thank you. Yeah, I've heard this from so many people that it just gets better. And then from from other people that it gets worse. Depends how you like it. The story's interesting. Yeah, I'm curious. I was buoyed by wolves. I was born to lead. There's no more mouth to feed. What are you gonna say? Oh yeah, there's like people who are like, you should just doodle while you're doing like in an art block and just don't think about it and just, you know, think. But I am not a doodler at all. I don't do it and I don't like doing it. So that never worked for me. With my demons. Yeah, I'm planning to stream myself working on some studies. Hopefully that might help with art block. Yeah, I mean, as long as you can like get away from it, like get away from this everything needs to be perfect, because in studies it really doesn't need to be perfect. It's so you learn something, right? I want and I taste what I please. Eh. Why did I squish everything so much? The weight of the world won't bend my knees. I want an expression that's more questioning, because what I imagine for this to be Okay, this won't be the final glasses, but you know, when someone tries on sunglasses and then thinks about if to buy them or not. So we have a little price tag on here. I don't know, money. That's the idea. I think that's... Don't launch my spirit, don't cleanse my soul. And also I made the... Did I make the head too small or just too wide? Too wide. As we always do, making everything wide. Till I lead them all. But yeah, I've watched the new Frieren episode, and I will not say what it was about or anything. But I think they really, like in my opinion, they just really got back into the vibe, if that makes sense. It's continuing on. And that's amazing. I had a lot of fun. And now again, something like every Friday you can watch. Looks so different with glasses. And I think I still made it too wide. God, why do I have this wrong reference here? Or everyone. I'm sorry, I gotta test things out until I like them. That's not the right layer. Oh wait! Ah, I did. Wait 1 second, because we played a game on Monday. I put some redeems off. Like I turned some redeems off because they wouldn't make sense on a game. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna think of putting them back on. No worries. I will definitely remember. And the answer is absolutely not. If I don't make a calendar entry. Thank you for the lurk, Kia. If I don't make it like a timer, like an alarm for something, it's just not happening. Or I do it like right away. Also, I gotta open a little snack. I'm sorry if you hear snack noises. Yeah, it's just going theme today. Now we're in Warframe. One time, one time, oh, but we may tame the sky. Onwards for sure, forlorn. Onward, high, onward, high. Oh, sky. Oh, I cut off the fingers. Oops. Mouth to mouth and eye to eye. Let's whisper thy sleep where constellations lie. Once I'm all caught up in Genshin, I'm gonna play Warframe again. Just gotta trust that I'll actually do it. Onward high, who but we may tame the sky. For Lord. The problem with this pose is that she leans her head forward just very slightly. And I'm so bad at slight ankles. Everything. Being sick makes the last hour of work so long. Oh no, are you still sick? I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah. In the darkness. I liked your free and meme pose. Which one? The 5-minute ones from last time? Yeah, still got a cough and just feel weak. Ah, that sucks. That's the most annoying thing. Like, you're no longer really sick, but at the same time, you feel like still. Ugh. Yeah, the head tooth one. Yeah. Yeah, that was. I drew Fuden like in last illustration, right? And then people started redeeming, and Eisen came in here and was like, "Why are we not? Oh, I thought we were drawing the meme pose." And then people redeemed it. So we get them. Now I got them too. Just a bit different. I wanted to draw it like actually, but I can't. I can't draw that angle. I am. I'm a coward. It's an odd angle to begin with. It's a really like make it like it's not an easy angle, and it's also a very make this angle visually pleasing is not easy. But I saw like a lot of people having a lot of fun with it, so that's amazing. Okay. God, this gets worse. Trust the process. It'll be fine. High, so high. I'm a sucker for a lion in a red dress. She loved to date myself. In a cigarette. As I said, like the reference has the head like slightly turned forward. I'm just not good with that. But we'll do our best. But yeah, on Monday we played Undusted. And it was, for anyone who hasn't played the game, play the game. Is if you like to cry, it's a very beautiful game. Once I'll ever finish the the overlay that I've been making for months. Did I ever show you where I'm stuck? Don't think so. I'm stuck at plants. Because I decided to that I want the overlay to have like ivy growing all over, which leads to you really have to draw a lot of ivy. And I don't know how. Wait. I can show you. And then it never continued on. But I feel like I should set myself a deadline. Because other than that, this will never be finished. Where is it? Here. It's this one. And you know, like this is like this is not like the whole wood part is painted, but the plants in the background, do you see? I don't know if you can see it, but like I've started here with a brush, like I've tried different brushes, what would work, will look good. So I think it looks really good when it's like having that overgrown look. But man, I don't know how to draw plants. And a lot of them. And I wanted to animate them. It does look cool. Yeah, I think it will look cool when once I finish it. Because the plants is actually the only thing that's missing. And like the details in the foreground. But this looks so empty. So we have our at least for art. I won't have like a big ass overlay for our games. It definitely adds something. Yeah, it doesn't make it like this is like you just moved in, right? Everything is kind of clean, but you have not decorated it. And then you add details. It will be nice. And then in the background, behind my character, I want to have here, I want to have little statues or little plushies for every game I finished on stream. So I need a game for like I need a thing for Undusted. That would remind me of it. And I think it needs to be like the turtle. That would be cute. Yeah, because now it's like super empty. And then I want to have, like, for example, here. You know, the ocarina that was like looked like that was shaped like a turtle. Like sitting here, you know? Just chilling. That's the idea. And then a little hornet maybe. Even though we technically haven't completely finished the complete game, but we got to the credits for Silksong, you know? Like sitting here. And be like a little memories. Just a vial filled with your tears. Yes, we can also put like a vial next to it for both games. You know? Just a little here. And there's tears in this. But that would be the idea. So it fills over time, if that makes sense. Money up for a good time. But I think I need to set myself like an actual deadline because other than that I will just procrastinate this the whole time. It's my hero bouquet. But yeah, oh god, I cried so much on Monday. I didn't think it would be that bad. Like, I knew it was like sad. I got warned. But I honestly didn't think it would be like this awful. It's a great game. But I didn't expect the amount of crying. Hurts the soul. Yeah, it was like because it was so relatable, right? It was it was just bad. Because I feel like everyone had that conversation at some point or like know someone. And it's just so heartbreaking, right? And then also the point of waiting until it's just too late. And think you have time, right? But in the end, you didn't have as much time as you thought you would have. For a good time. Questioning if I make the forehead too small. Iron Mouse, yeah. I was Iron Mouse. Both actually, the ones that were before, I think. Do you hear all the stuff her song Cry For Me was going through? No? No, I didn't. Air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what you own. The sun of sons and daughters hide the heart of who we are. Future strong, united, working to be whole. And water flowing hot, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we own. The land of sons and daughters hide the heart of who we are. And to be called. What happened? Like what? I don't know if I even know the song "Cry For Me." But what happened? Like, in like how long it took until she could finally release it, or was this still connected to the whole Vishojo thing of Brand? People tried to cancel her again for existing. So they found Cry For Me to make fun of it. Instead, it got 2 million plays. What? Nice. I mean, I guess she'll take it. You know? That did not go into the direction these people wanted to. But it's nice for her. But it was people like being angry because they were angry again. So classic internet. 12 million plays. They also tried to take it down and re-upload their own version so she couldn't make money on it. People are just like, God. Some people you like really think of like, what? What's your problem? Do you really have nothing better to do? It's interesting. I don't even know if it's interesting. It's just really confusing. I'm looking for a reference, and I have a file from 2023 that says "fuck Christmas illustration," and I'm afraid to open it. What? What is that? What's that file? Sorry. Open it. That's it. Whatever it is, the file is called "fuck Christmas illustration." A bit anticlimactic. Hello, Sunny. Thank you for 34 months. Ozzy, I'm just here to chill before my group member shows up. I see. Thank you. Hope your group member and you have a good time then. You did what to the Christmas illustration? I did nothing to this Christmas illustration. It's just called "fuck Christmas illustration." And I have no idea why. It's not even like anything. It's just a starting head. I expected a bit more. I'm disappointed by my old self. But I do look for an actual reference of this OC. Funny name. Yeah, I was like, I'm looking for something, and then I found like "fuck Christmas." Or fuck. Maybe it's "fuck Christmas illustration." So many options. Where did I put this? God damn it. Oh, is this not here at all? Wait, I have an idea. This one? No. God damn it. I lost it. I should have never sorted my folders. It's just not. I just will never find anything ever again. It's really unfortunate, but I think I don't find what I'm looking for. But yes, and hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope you college is going nice, and you have a good time. Where's Wild Fights? Yeah. I mean, I could look through Discord to find what I'm looking for, but I don't really want to take too much time. College is fun. Content is getting more interesting. Our classmates never fail to make my day every class. They're so funny. Are they still doing funny things? Okay, I got 6 steps away. Got a few things I need to do. Good luck finishing your work, and I hope you can get a like super duper nice sleep afterwards, so you're no longer sick. But instead full of energy, without a cough, and you know, all the good things. Oh, you have fun. We will have fun. Always have fun. Most of the time. Okay, always is a... That's not true, but most of the... Bye-bye. Yes, we need sleep. Yes. Get your sleep and get well. Leave just what's left inside. She also looks way too buff. Take a ride. Closing in. Like it when the bite marks got the blue skin. But I'm happy to hear, Sunny, that you are delighted by your classmates. The world's a closing in again. We had an open book quiz, so no reason not to get 100%, but they're posted in the group chat after the quiz crying emoji. Then someone else goes, bro, are you cooked? And the crying emoji goes, unready to be eaten. It was bad. This was not what I expected. I mean, the most problem with open book is that you'll run out of time, right? Because open book is all nice and well, but if you don't know anything, you won't find the stuff you're looking for. But also very interesting way to communicate. It was a very short quiz. Yeah, well. Sometimes you're just cooked, bro. Tell me the world is closing in on again. Okay, let me try something out. I mean, it could just technically make the head bigger, but Skin. The professor before the quiz said, download this presentation and copy the answers from those. Skill-based matchmaking cooked, bro. I assume they didn't listen. You know? Whoever there was probably didn't listen and was like, oh fuck, I have no idea what this will be about. How's it ghost? How's it going? Ha. Well, that's unfortunate. When you miss the obvious hints of this. You need this. Nothing else. Don't hide it. Meh, I'll do it later. Oh shit, I did nothing. Or the thing of, don't worry, I'll remember that. I don't need to take notes. I've absolutely, yeah, I know what I need to know then. Proceeds to forget everything. It sucks for them, but boy, their interaction was hilarious. That's fair. By the way, Huntrix, am I in heaven? No. So yes and no. If this is heaven, I think you got scammed. But Huntrix it is, yes. This is heaven, where there are cat girls, like Inami, that's true. Maybe that's it, yeah. Golden, oh, I'm high, now I'm shining. Okay, sorry I like doctor around here a lot. I want to look it good, make it look good in the end. It's gonna be golden. My playlist is steadily, slowly but steadily growing. But Huntrix is still in there. But I think I'll need to pick one of them out because the final song gets really like it's a movie end song. Is Inami a dinosaur? Seems like to me. I don't know. I am like the age of a dinosaur, at least. Rar. Something like that. I don't know. My brain. Sunny, did you know that you cannot make cheese out of human breast milk, by the way? I think you came in later. We had that conversation earlier. But I thought it's important for you to know. So, was your first Christmas celebrated on the birth of Christ? I am not Jesus. Why not? Does it not have enough something? Yeah, it doesn't have enough protein. It doesn't curdle. So no cheese. Which opened up many questions. Because apparently a guy in New York tried it out, but the recipe needed cow milk. But maybe like different people have different amount of protein in their breast milk. So maybe it is technically possible. So in theory, does that mean if you mix breast milk with whey protein powder, it could be cheesified? I don't know if this is the right like consistency then. Interesting hypothesis. I'll make a note. So I don't know if it changes your consistency of your milk to be something else. But yeah, maybe that could work. So the recipe of that guy was like 1-to-1 cow milk and human milk. I made a bit of cheese out of it. The second problem you have with human cheese is that you really need a lot of milk for that. Are we back to the breast milk conversation? Absolutely, Eisen. Sunny's here. She didn't know. Beef tartare for breakfast, lunch, dinner to make cheese. Y'all tried cockroach milk before? What? Milk from a cockroach? Do cockroaches even produce milk? I don't think so. I learned a lot from Inami today. Yeah! Ew, I won't do anything cockroach. I've never seen a single cockroach in my life, and I hope that stays that way. They don't live here. Including how apparently I can also produce milk. Yeah, Eisen technically could have the possibility to be able to produce milk. Men can lactate, I think, just not a lot. Yeah. It's like Fallen also said, Leah, that's like if you have a hormonal imbalance, that can happen. I just know from like, you know, that like I don't know what the name is, but when you're like your man and your like girlfriend gets pregnant, or like your partner gets pregnant, then sometimes men can also get like a big like pregnancy belly and like start lactate and stuff. That's a psychological thing. Like when you're like super like that's for some reason can happen. They do it's just such a small amount. Harvesting would be like stacking needles, pointless. I see. But that is a medical like that's something new even, Eisen. You didn't know that we didn't talk about that earlier, but yeah. So interesting. Yeah, like you can like technically you can have like the male partner can technically have like the same thing. Obviously, they're not pregnant. That's not how it works, but they have like fluid in their belly and stuff. And also have like the hormones and stuff. But I think it's like super uncommon. That's like, you know, the classic thing a medical show picks up. But it's not happening a lot. At least from how I understood that. Men can produce milk if they have too much prolactin, most of the time caused by pituitary gland cancer. Oh, that's not good. Just to watch. Well, don't watch, actually. That makes sense. That sucks that it needs to have cancer, though. So if you give someone prolactin, then you can technically... Can every man produce milk? Do everyone have the things? The milk's not nutritious, though. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, Eisen, so you can produce milk, but it's not very nutritious. Unfortunate. Just need to find a way to find... Yes, every human being can. Ah, I see. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if, like, for some, it is not able. You can all make milk. I don't know if that's good. I commend my spirit. Why have you forsaken me? Who said I care about the nutritional value? My non-GMO nutritious milk industry dream shattered. Destroyed. No! If you believe hard enough, Eisen, don't worry. One day you can produce your own milk. And it will be nutritious and nice. Actually, Eisen, you have been GMO'd. You have X and Y chromosomes from both parents. What does GMO mean? Also, Nayu, hello, welcome back. I hope you got your package, or are you still like on the way listening and we're like, oh no, I know something about this. Genetically modified, I see. As its DNA is modified by the other parents and vice versa. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. No, I don't wanna. Click wrong buttons. You keep me waiting down here, so far below, standing up from the bottom. Too much prolactin in women usually causes long cycles and no cycle at all, because technically it's supposed to not get you pregnant while you breastfeed. Oh, that makes sense. And that's fair. I feel lactation. I saw that as breast gets too full, it hurts a lot and gets really veiny and scary. Yeah, that's why. That's what I like. That comes back to the point of like when you overproduce milk. That's why the guy in New York that I read about, that is maybe real, maybe not, because I read about it on the internet. And a lot of people have just leftover breast milk apparently, and like people were like, "Can we do something useful with this?" Actually. That's why they try to make cheese. I feel my brain cells are committing cannibalism. Reading this chat over time. Yeah, they fuse. It's not cannibalism. They fuse together. Your brain expands by your knowledge. I've been like home for like 40 minutes, but I need some time sitting and staring at the wall. That's fair. If you glance a claw, it can get affected as well. Yeah, that's a problem. But apparently that's why this guy tried this out, because a friend of him was like, I have all this leftover breast milk. Can you technically make a cheese of it? And he's like, I have no clue, but I can try. Can we use a plunger to Eisen? No! Oh god, why? It's not a good image. It's not a good image in my head. Why? I'm in pain. I mean, that's what the milking machine is for. Yeah, that's what the pump is for, actually. Do you know how you unclog it, though? Because... do I want to know how to unclog a nipple? It's the question I'm asking. In Vienna, you can pump and donate into hospitals. They even get it from your place. Oh. So where's my sister-in-law has a lot of milk. That makes sense. What Tube said. I guess the pump is basically a plunger, yeah. Boo, say something positive about yourself. I am a cat. Hello, Heel. Welcome to the breast milk discussion for today. Behold, Perry the platypus, the milkinator. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, that's cool that you can like donate them to hospitals. And they can use it then. That's pretty awesome. It's my destiny to ask. The what discussion? I love this. Is great. Every time someone gets in here, they'll be like, what? Breast milk. We're talking about breast milk. and found out you cannot make cheese out of human breast milk. The wonderful, amazing discussion. Oh, breast milk. It's a great discussion. Actually, I don't know why, but I'm like, this is actually quite interesting. Reminder to take notes, by the way. This will be in the pop quiz next time. Yeah. Making a breast milk questionnaire next time. Why wouldn't you be able to make cheese out of breast milk? Assume you have enough. Protein. I found out it lacks protein. So it doesn't curdle? Is curdle the right word? Apparently. But that is the experience of some guy I found on the internet from New York who tested that. And then it's the question, you know, for a bigger size study, you needed more different people with breast milk. Maybe it's in general. Maybe some people have enough. Maybe it's just some people who can make cheese out of their breast milk and some cannot. But maybe that people have tested this already. I have not looked too much into it. I've not read. I should. Is there papers? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta look this up. Is there actual papers about breast milk to cheese? No, not artisan goat cheese. Human. Okay. I just find a lot of papers about composition and function, bioactivity, and apparently it's maybe a potential probiotic candidate. Huh. I see. I don't find anything about cheese, though. That's unfortunate. Lack of protein? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to drink breast milk or eat breast milk cheese, but how does anyone else feel? Would you try sometime if you had the opportunity? As long as it doesn't smell weird or has a weird texture, why not? Yeah, I don't see a problem either. Just pump pure whey powder into your milk stream or something. I don't know. Not human. I don't know. I don't find any study paper like right now for making cheese out of breast milk. But, you know, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just won't make a full-on research look right now. But I'm interested in the probiotic thing. That's weird. Fuck what they all say in modern life. So in the very beginning, my sister-in-law nipples were unclogged but extremely sore, which is also a way to get them infected. Such special ointment and foam rings to protect their nipples. Yeah, that's like when like babies are not gentle. Back in 2011, a chef started serving cheese made of its wife's breast milk at a gallery, apparently. But is it pure? That's the question. Because what I found is like you can make cheese out of it, but you have to add cow milk to it. Like what we found, like what I found is like you cannot make it out of purely human milk. Why am I so fixed on this? I have no clue. So sad, dislike you for breast milk. You said this like you're a breast milk cheese connoisseur. Actually, we gotta think about this. God, this is so bad. I'm so sorry for everyone who's new. Welcome in. This is what you get. Slightly unrelated, but do y'all think people doing biology tests touch their own body to remember stuff? What do you mean? Is it pure? It's not bad and not worth my time. We're talking about pure human cheese here. Wonderfully. We have an ad break coming up again, so everyone prepare your stretching routine, your water, your walking around, everything. I shall do that, and then we hopefully make some progress on this. But it's getting somewhere slowly. You can't make cheese out of pure milk. You have to add rennet. Yeah. You need a souring agent. It's oh wait. I'm after the break. After the break, we'll continue this discussion. Thank you for the hydrate, Sunny. We're back. Thank you for staying through the ads. I shall hydrate, stretch, and save the full care package. To the pureness of the milk. It's like, yes, you need a like you need something to like make the milk curdle, but it was like about like that you only put one type of milk in. I'm probably in industry that's not what it's done anymore because there's probably a more efficient way. But for like our mind experiment. Also, this study that TIFF found the development of potential probiotic fresh cheese using 2 Lactobacillus salivarius strains isolated from human milk. It's just like the study is not really from like the milk. It's like they just took 2 bacteria out of it and tried things out, probably. So, you know, thank you for the care package, Sunny, and hello, cool guy. Welcome into Wednesday. This is what this Wednesday has become. Oh no, Sunny, what do you want for your 5-minute doodle? A totally normal carton of milk. A black wolf, a layer with your name. Which layer do you want? You can have 1, 2, or 3. You can choose. Wait, we don't need this anymore. Okay. 3. Okay. Your layer will be layer number 3. Congratulations, layer number 3 is now called your thing. Okay, here's what I gather. It's a matter of human milk being proportionally low in casein and it's high in lactase. Two problems I think are solvable without adding other milk. 3 because it's the highest number I could count to. Very good, very good. Okay, so we're gonna draw in 5 minutes a totally normal carton of milk. Okay. See, we need a square. Okay, it will be a German carton of milk, by the way, because that's the milks I know. You know, I don't know if in any kind of countries milk looks different, but this will be my experience of milk carton. You have better counting skills than Valve. Congratulations. Okay, and then they have like their little thing on top. God, perspective. Ah. In which corner is it? Okay, I have 5 minutes. Don't overthink this. Totally normal carton of milk. And then usually you have like a banner here. It says milk. You know. And then here there's things written about whatever. And then we have a green plain of grass because it's very happy cows. And then what are we adding? A totally normal carton of milk. Right? God, I can't draw this in perspective. Be fine. Don't worry about it. Totally normal. Totally Norman giant boobs. Well, then I didn't cow. Wait, no worries. We got this. We got this. Don't worry about it. See, and it gets cow ears. I don't know what you mean. A little hornsies. And a cowbell. And it's a that's what I go with. No worries. This is a totally normal thing. Now we need color. Happy cow. See, so happy. Okay, now we need color. Yep, normal garden of milk. I don't see any problem. I don't know what you mean. Okay, and one of the common milks here has like a green. I think they have like a green because it's like, you know, organic, whatever. And then you have like a blue for the blue sky that the cows see the whole time. Because they're so happy. I mean, to be fair, that's the milk we buy because it's organic and actually quite expensive. But I want my cows to be happy, okay? Okay, see, and then we have this. And then we get totally normal milk. You get like a little... Oh, that's a bit too red. Sorry, I can't read what you write right now. And then I think they have like a little thing going on. So it's like, I mean, obviously it's designed better than this totally normal milk. I need to practice my milk carton designing skills for this. Give her green hair. Everybody sucks. Everybody living now. Oh no, my 5 minutes are over. Wait, the bell needs a... It's yellow. Sunny, a totally normal... totally normal carton of him. God. Wait, let me save it. 5-minute doodle. Milk. Yes, moo, whatever they say. Why did I put them all? It's perfect. The violent pornography. Jockey chicks and sodomy. We're doing great. There's a patent apparatus on method for obtaining protein-enriched fractions from breast milk. Nice. Would be useful for that alternative timeline where we can drink sustainable and ethical packaged cow people milk. Yeah. Lead use of humans' free will and drawing talent. This is why we learn to draw. Everybody sucks. Everybody living now. Everybody fucks. Ah, moved everything. Beautiful. Thank you for the hydrate. And thank you for the save. I wanna greet everyone in the same thing, but we gotta stop. My group mate should be arriving soon, so I'll be lurking. That makes sense. Hello, Grum, hope you do well. Hydrate with cow milk. I don't have... Oh, we have milk, but I don't really drink milk. It's a violent... Bring the convert to your group mates and they'll be like, what? On your TV. It's a violent pornography. Joking chicks and sodomy. The kind of shit you get on your TV. Hydrate with e-girl bathwater. No, e-girl breast milk. Chrome. No, I said no. Yes, Idiot. I'll bite your face off. Oh, the comparison of nutritional value of human milk with other mammals' milk. So many papers! I can go dive in deep later. and then give you my results on Friday. Are you looking forward? Why not e-girl breast milk watered down with e-girl bath? Ah, I see, I see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good option. I was thinking we centrifuge it and take out the protein puck, wash out the lactose, and combine multiple pucks into one protein dense milk. Oh, we can even sell it as high protein. I just found out that human milk is high in lactose. Yeah, and important. Gonna send Eisen to the toilet for a long time. For all the bodybuilders, yeah, stonks. Stonks go up. That's the new idea. New business. Out of the art business into the milk producing one. No, 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 no. You feed Eisen breast milk. No. No, because Eisen's lactose intolerant. No breast milk for Eisen. Cause I am. No, why does not become that? Then how will you send him there? Yes, I got the lactose intolerance, but okay, it makes sense. But so he should do Eisen to the toilet. Man, do you remember the one scene from The Boys where Homelander licks milk essentially from a glass? Just that bodybuilders. I don't see myself any lactose when I'm drinking milk. It's actually the secret. You drink your milk with with your toes because then it tastes better. It's a trick a lot of people don't know. I know, but it heightens the milk taste. I'm so sorry, everyone. This got derailed so hard today. But I do enjoy myself quite a bit. Hero. I'm actually not sorry. Just a little bit. Physically, I'm ill. Mentally, maybe I'm happy. I'm not getting breast milk. Screaming, flailing. Okay, so Black Wolf the Dumbolayer, it's your time to shine. Because you're our glasses layer. Okay, so I found a paper that actually discusses difference in caseins and their influence on cheeses and yogurt for cow, camel, human, and African elephant milk. Caseins are versatility of the micellar organization in relation to the functional and nutritional properties of milk. Interesting. My group mate is here. I'm free from Chrome. Accuse me of feeding Eisen breast milk. Now I can decide who to kill at the trolley problem. Have fun! Have fun! It's my time to be a good layer. I don't know. I've never been layer before. You just need to exist. That's all you need to do. Don't worry about it. You cannot do anything wrong. Tie on with tie, who but we may tame the sky? Who but we shall distant yeah, have fun, Sunny. Enjoy. And if your conversation topic comes to milk, you gotta do now your best to not bring this topic up. Onward high, onward high, who but we may tame the sky? Who but we shall distant die? Thank you for the hydrate, Chrome. I shall hydrate in a second. Mayo. Mayo is not milk. Them's the chickens. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to Wednesday. Mouth to mouth and eye to eye, where comets whisper die, and constellations sigh. And Ami likes mayo. Actually, not. I don't like the taste of it at all. Oh, what we should tame the sky. I don't know why though. I could imagine somebody having a normal conversation until milk is mentioned. Hey man, you good with milk in your pasta? Yeah. By the way, do you think we could make breast milk into cheese anyhow? And yet I have permanent access to a mayo emote. Ah well. That's fine. No, but I'm like really not a fan of mayo. I don't know why. It's just not my thing. Neither am I like actually a big fan of milk, like pure milk, like milk products, yes, but like just milk. Like I wouldn't drink just milk. Real wild. Gonna thank you. As long as it's lactose free, I'm good. Like I'm good drinking it, I just don't like it. I don't know. I would just not. Why you're stuck? I wouldn't just like drink, like okay, so my grandma was always like when you can't sleep, you make yourself a cup of milk with honey. And I'm like, I don't like honey and I don't like just milk. Really unfortunate. I also am doubting that that is actually helping falling asleep. Maybe it is. Maybe there is something in there that makes you sleep better. I don't know. Do what I wanted to say. It's a real wow. The world on fire. Like rules and hearts and tunes, 'cause that's what the badass do. Really unfortunate because my grandma really swore in it and she makes it for you and you're like, I really don't. Ben, I'm sorry, too bad. Okay, so, and then we put a price tag on here. Because it's like trying on the sunglasses. I have no idea. Oh, we should price this though. That's the idea. Okay. I still think it's a bit wrong in perspective. But we'll figure that out over time. Probably, maybe not. Time for grace. I was looking for milk-related games. Oh no, is that good or is that bad? Everything is hentai games, which I'm not surprised. Oh, so I can't even find them. All those games. Then I saw RimWorld. You can produce milk in RimWorld. You can have cows, and everything that produces milk is actually quite good in RimWorld. It's a very solid resource for food. I like milk. Hello, Wolftags! Milk is nice. Yeah. Oh. Like, oh. Hi! Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. No, I'm not starting the topic again. Time to build a mod for the previous conversation. I'm sure there is one. I would be surprised if there isn't. Milk with berries, what's going on? Minecraft is a milk game. We were talking, okay, so I just like brief summary, we were talking about how to make, like if it's possible to make cheese out of human milk, and the answer is no, but kinda yes. And then we were talking about breast milk in general. You can also produce milk if you have a specific type of cancer. Isn't that great? So if you start lactating, I would go to a doctor. Yes, it's possible. It's just harder, isn't it? Apparently, now you said like it's a specific thing when you have a specific prolactin. When you have too much prolactin, you like start lactating. But that's usually caused because of a certain type of cancer. So if you're lactating, please go to your doctor. Yeah. Then pros, you can produce milk. Cons, cancer. I would like, please don't produce milk if you get cancer for it. That's not a good trade. And then Sunny requested that I draw a 5-minute, totally normal carton of milk. Imagine calling from milkers to cheesers. Oh no, that gives so bad. No, my head, my imagination. That's not good. Mascara. The cancer is called prolactinum. That makes sense. And prolactinum. Can you help like a lullaby? I'm not sure if this is the right values for the pink. We'll test it in a second. Milk for baby, cheese for husband. Hello, welcome back. How was your job interview? I hope it went well. Welcome back, strange. Need the night. Dark meets the then we run the town. I'm expecting a no, so yeah. Women can have prolactinome as well, but it's way more common in men. Interesting. You down. I'm sorry if the interview didn't work as you expected it, or like as you hoped. Maybe they'll surprise you. Maybe it will be yes. But maybe you gotta look for something else. I don't know how to feel about this topic when it's one of the better topics I heard here. What do you mean? One of the better topics. What's a worse topic we had? Huh? No worries here. Okay. I want cheese. Then you gotta get some cheese. go out there into the world and get some cheese. That's way too dark. Ice and cheese. But it's not very nutritious. We shattered Eisen streams. The milk is not nutritious enough. There is no worse. They're all equally terribly questionable. Ah. For this topic, you know that some kind of girl started making beer from V bacteria. Ew! Is that you? How? What? Oh no. This is not good. Wait. Internet. Give me an explanation. What is happening? Sorry, this is an important thing. Bottle instinct. Interesting? This description does not sound like beer. I'm so sorry. The quintessence of femininity. High-tech microbiology with vaginal bacteria. Oh my god. To transform the allure, grace, and glamour into beers. That's definitely a project you can do. I would explain how it works, but I don't know how to say it in English. Yeah, I see. The sexy yeast beer. It was hard for me to explain it, even in my first language makes sense. I mean, it's America. How much is known in America thanks to beer? No need to thank the US. Oh, US. I did not know this exists. It's a thing. I am questioning who thinks of this. Oh, why are we stuck? Am I weird when I want to know it would change if she had STD? I think it doesn't care. It doesn't matter because you like extract some specific kind of bacteria, and then you don't take the whatever the STD is with. I think you would like take it apart, but I'm not sure. And how did your art go? We are here. We haven't a drawing. We're at grayscaling right now. But I'm getting sidetracked today with interesting topics. My biology ended 9th years in school. Yeah, no, mine after 10. And then I had only chemistry, which was one of the worst decisions I've ever made. I'm really not good in chemistry. It's such a bad decision. Breast milk, weird beers. Isn't it great? Such an educational stream. On the Everyone Can Be Milked, I found a case study where they introduced breast milk production of approximately 600 milliliters in 32-year-old male to female person using only a hormone regimen over 5 months. I see. Now imagine being here for the first time. For them, Inami must be an expert on brace cheese and pea beer. I think honestly, people I'd rather run away if they get in here and be like, "What the hell is happening?" And I'd be like, it was a mistake." Ah, the value is not that off. It actually works. Nah, that's my time streamer. Ah, well then. Oh, that's way too dark. Okay. That's still way too dark. Oh, am I still on pink? No. I am. Why is it so dark? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Okay. This fits. Sorry, I just gotta check if the values fit the colors. That's a bit dark, but we can lighten this up. Okay. I'm not 100% sold on the face expression. I want a bit more life in there. Hear me out. I would try that beer. I mean, honestly, it probably just tastes like beer. It's not like you taste anything of this. You know? It's not like it's the yeast, I guess. And it's like, yeah, whatever. I need a face. But it's different. After all, every beer tastes different. But it will still in the end taste like beer. You know? There is a specific thing that beer tastes like beer and it will taste like beer anyway. I think it's my Inami's Not Wolf Craft Beer limited edition. When I am famous enough and have money, I will do a cooperation with a local brewery and we'll make Inami beer. But I can tell you this will not be made with the bacteria out of my vagina. I no. There's limits. When we had a blind tasting beer, I knew 5 out of 7 I would find different. I think I would find different. I mean, that's fair. You find you like, but it still tastes like beer. It tastes like a different kind of beer, but it still tastes like beer. This will be looking a bit angry for now, but this will be fine. I'm not good with expressions, so this will be a good thing. I like the way you kiss me, the way you miss me. I can tell you miss. I'm trying to be romantic. Wait! Take the Eisen gifting subs. Somewhere else. Huh? Okay, I need to find an image of an mouth because I still don't have a mirror here. This. Romantic. Kiss me. Miss me. Tell you miss. It's difficult. I need an expression. Think what else can be made from humans. I don't know if I want to go completely down this road. I don't know if I'm ready yet. Wait, what the hell? Thank you for gifting a sub to Wookie. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you, Zell. I need a thinking. God, mouths in like looking at mouths just like without anything. Is really creepy. I need a mirror. You could also give her a duck face. Do you still say duck face? Is that still a thing? Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm scrolling references of mouths. Which is an experience. Move your body. Does that work? That could work. Okay. 1 second, I gotta save this. Lots of mouths. Secret mirror tech is getting used again. I wish I had one. I don't know, probably not, but I believe we're all old enough to know Duckface. We're all old, though. Yeah, you know, Duckface. That could also work. But I want it like this, you know? And you're like thinking, and be like, We'll try this. No clue if I can draw this, honestly. But we'll find out. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, now I actually cannot talk about breast milk the whole time because I gotta think how would you draw an expression like this? I was thinking of making this like in front of a mirror, but then I have to flip it again. If we're looking from her view. Also, long time I haven't heard news about your wrist. How is it going with them? They're doing actually super fine. I mean, I don't really like put anything on. Like, I don't put like a lot of weight on them, but they are no longer inflamed the whole time. It just passed at some point. I'm not sure if it's just no longer happening or if I just don't feel it anymore, because that happens to me quite often. But doesn't really matter as long as I can draw. That's good news. Yeah, like that's fine. I think like my hands are still super weak. Like weaker than they used to be. And I can't like do like put my whole weight on them for a long time because then they start hurting, but like, you know, opening bottles and all of that stuff is more difficult. Like but I never, like, it makes sense. Like I had them for weeks. I had them in splints, right? Every, like, for sleeping and everything. And like also on like daily basis, so I don't overuse them. So, and I never trained them again. Also, push-ups were, no, we're drawing. We gotta focus on drawing, not on working out. God, I should work out more. I snacked so much before Christmas, and I gained a little weight, and it's not good. Don't like that. But muscle Inami, yeah, I know. We gotta get back into that at some point. To be fair, at the moment, I'm like super focusing. I'm focusing more on mental health because that was really, really bad for a while. So I'm doing what Nayu taught me the meme of. I'm doing my stupid little work for my stupid mental health. Penguin technique. Actually, I didn't say that, but I'm already half a year without gym. No! Are we all slacking? Oh no. A crazy idea. Improving mental health one breast milk conversation at a time. That's true. I heard my name. I do also do mental health walks and stupid little walks for stupid mental health. Like, you know, what do you want for a 5-minute doodle? Push up Inami. Oh no. In 5 minutes. Okay, wait. We gotta put the totally normal milk in a corner. Wait, we need to write Sunny's name below it. Good luck, thank you. Had burnout and now must care about uni, but from next month returning, that sounds good. Sunny redeemed this. Okay, so new layer. I have 5 minutes. You're crazy. How should I do this in 5 minutes? Okay. I don't even know. Ah. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, wait. I need to make this right. Don't worry about it. It will be fine. And sequence. Nami's bougie Nami. Wait, I have an idea. Don't worry about it. I just can't read and do this in the same time, which is really, I wish I could. Just need to get my hair right. We make a chibi out of it, and then here, that's my arms. That's the ground. Yeah, here, are you even there? It, and then squish the booba. And I do this. And this is when I'm doing a push-up right now. I'm just on the ground. Never to get up again. Why are you dead? I'm doing a push-up. That's what you wanted. It just makes flump. Feathers. downwards, not upwards. Oh no. Sadly, wasn't really able to do them since I've been sick. Still struggling with fatigue. Ah, that's not good. Yeah, I'm trying to do them more. Wait, where's the thing is? Look, okay, so one second, and then we'll be back having the best conversation topics ever. No, that's actually, like, decent topic. Oh, 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 I wanna go slower. And when it's over. This is me at the moment doing one push-up. Edge. We're afraid in the sun. And we need freckles. And eye bags. Doesn't matter how dead we are, we're double dead. Okay, that one doesn't work, never mind. And then we make a comment. Help. Isn't it beautiful? This is how it feels. Ah. Perfect. Okay. That's time up. Okay, what did I miss? So you weren't able to sorry, you were like sick for a while, right? Like and then got sick again and didn't feel well. Okay, and beautiful. We have now a totally normal milk carton in me dying. By the way, a month back I went to the gym with friends once as a spotter and actually still having almost the same max weight. Nice. But you need that friend after half a push-up? Yeah. The best place to have conversations on twitch.tv. I mean, we talk about basically everything, so don't know if that counts. Flat Nami, dead Nami. Push-up still failure. One. Don't forget the milk. Eisen is now the cheese man. What were your all this? What are people going like? Daddy Eisen is also like a very good favorite of you. Pretty boy Eisen we had, and now you're cheese, the cheese and milk man. One is better than zero. That's true. I was so fine with push-ups at some point. Like not when I was young, but like even in my adult life. But I've been really slacking with this stuff. I mean, I just felt like shit, so that's why I didn't move, but you know. Question is, like, you know, the problem when you move your mouth like this is like your face gets folds. Which is not a problem. The question is though, how do I make them look aesthetically pleasing in the drawing and not make the character old? No, we aren't. Mysterious stranger. Eisen the mysterious stranger. I mean, you are an adventurer after all, so you are a mysterious stranger. Right? That's too far. We need more muscles. Means more protein. Means cheese. See, cheese is everything. Don't use my lore against me. But I like your lore. I think it's cool. And I love toggling the staff. The staff is great. We need the eyes a bit squinting. And to support those muscles, we need strong bones. So milk. Soy milk. You can have my soy milk, Eisen. I can't eat that. Oh god, I was we are in the phase of like preparing for lunch bowls, and we made a burrito bowl on Tuesday. It was a solid 5 out of 10. It wasn't bad, but it was also not good. But there was so much lime juice and avocado in. So I suffered. I suffered afterwards. I was so nauseous. I think it's better though. I like the expression more. It's not refined yet, but it's not that, you know. I'll be your idol. Oh, true. Yeah, we just change. We just you get my soy milk, and I take your lactase, like not lactose free milk. The only one. But I hope you feel better, Nayu, that you can do your stupid little walks again. Because they are good. Choir. Look away. There would be folds here, right? How does this fold? Damn it. Anyway, bedtime. Good night, everyone. Good night, Eisen. Thanks for hanging out. With all your new knowledge, have great dreams. I'm doing dishes and I heard you can have my milk. I was like, I'm sorry, what? No worries. Sleep well, Eisen. Nighty night. Hello, cat. Welcome onto my table. And yes, please walk over my keyboard. Okay, bye, cat. Pet the cat. I will pet the cat. And in the next break, I will feed the cat. Yeah, sleep well, Eisen. Thanks for hanging out. Because it's food time for cat. Cat on stream. She at least completely walked over my my keyboard. Fluffy car. Very fluffy car. Be your idol. She looks so weird with glasses. So wrong. Fuck, still not used to the new phone. Oh, that's fine. How is it? Like, how is it? Is it good? Yeah, it is nice. Glasses on. Oh no. We made it 3 hours without anyone redeeming this. Which one you get? Also, we're having another ad break coming up soon. So be prepared, everyone. Prepare your water, prepare your stretching routine, prepare to save. and walk around because we're all old. We all know what a duck face is, so I was thinking of redeeming it before, but decided not to. I see, I see. It was an experiment. How long would it take someone else to do it? Mm. All right. I'm gonna walk around. We're gonna have a break, and then we continue on. I found out no one has taste. I think you're just missing Jordan. He's usually the one redeems it like in 5 seconds. So I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. Thanks for staying through the end. You were lucky. You bought it a week before the price rose. Has risen? And now it's 100 euro more expensive. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Hello, I'm back. Let's make some progress. Nice. But $100 is really expensive. What happened in a week? Oh, New Year sales. That makes sense. No, that's fair. Those RAM went up in price. Oh, yeah. That actually makes sense. I need 1 second. I mean, I don't need. We'll just draw. It's fine. New phone after 6 years. I have no idea how old my phone is. I just know my old one broke because something was in my backpack and it fell onto my phone, which was really bad. I need to find a new phone to fuel my gachas. Story wait, you play your gachas on phone? I mean, it depends. Some are only on phone, right? Mine has 500 gigabytes. Wow. I mean, I play only one gacha, and that's on computer. Oh yeah, how else will I play work? I see. That's fair. I mean, you should probably not play gachas at work. But I let my boss do 10 pulls sometimes. Oh. Okay, so it's a community gacha experience. I understand. Did I say that I got Columbina from Genshin? That's the only gacha I played. And the only money I spent was the blessing thing, you know? The pay 5 euros to get over 30 days, 90, whatever. So I have Columbina now. I have the beauty. Alarm is already set for 4 a.m. tomorrow? What? Endfield release. I see. That's Arknights, right? And you want to play at 4 a.m. in the morning? Commitment. Yes, I'm crazy. Interesting. Committed, I would say. I wouldn't get up at 4 a.m. for that. I'll be honest. There's really not a lot of things I would get up at 4 a.m. for. Actually, there's only exactly one thing I would get up at 4 a.m. for. And that's going on vacation. I wanted to buy a version with 8 gigabyte, 265, 56 gigabyte, but 12 gigabyte and 512 cost only about $50 more. So why not take it when you can? Yeah, that's often like, I feel like that's often a thing with these things. It's like you really need to like, and be like, yeah, okay, this is not in comparison not that much more expensive. And if you have your phone for a while, right? If you're not someone who's like, oh, I need a new phone every year, that's definitely a thing where you're like, okay, like think about it. Maybe this makes more sense. Yeah, you're using it until it breaks. Yeah. So why not take a little bit better, more for $50 in like for like the next, hopefully at least also 6 years. Should make the spin once more. Also, listen for a moment, must finally finish the dishes. Enjoy your dishes. Hope it will lead to nice food afterwards, or you already have nice food. Don't let them win. Don't let the dishes win. Ooh. Ah, that's a cat. Cat is jumping. Sketching the hair. So spoiler-free opinion. How did you like the first episode? I didn't. It's like, for me, it's like a flawless transition into like from season 1 to this. I think they hit the vibe very well again, and it's just continuing, you know? Sweet. Yeah, I at least the first episode, I think it's very solid. Continue on. Didn't get to watch it yet? Oh yeah. I mean, you haven't watched season 1 yet, right? I think I begun it once. Yeah, but like, not sure anymore. Yeah, then it's probably better to just, you know, start again so you know what's actually happening. And follow the journey. Goes on in your head. Finally, can get my reward. What's your reward for doing the dishes? Inami, do you want to see reward? Depends. If it's good food, yes. The light of the end. Tell What have they done to us? Waiting. We're waiting for the reward. Ah, I got a message. Haha. Burger. Nice. Enjoy your burger. Burger. We wanted to make burger today, but the fake chicken patties that we always use weren't there. So sad. No burger. No. We're sold out. Sad times. One burger. Best burger in town. Ooh, nice, nice. I also want burger. We all want burger. Wolftex, I hope you have bought burger for everyone. Fantas. If you want to, Inami declares share or else. You did, right? Right? There is burger for everyone. Surely. Silence is the answer. I mean, I believe that anyone deserves a good burger. That's a very diplomatic answer. Silence means someone's running to make a burger, right? Burger, yes. I love the answer though. Like, I mean, I believe everyone deserves a good burger. Like, you know, like one of the most diplomatic things to say. It's like very nice statement around the subject. I'm a bit afraid if I make the hair value now a bit too dark. Could be that we have to brighten this up, but I really want good contrast. Which I don't have yet. Do you know what can be in burger? Do I know what can be in burger? Everything. Burger is everything. It's true. And in the burger bread there's milk. We can expand. Donks go up. Have my burger. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to add to see how this looks. This needs to be, the glass needs to be a bit darker than I mean, it's not super important that it's there now, but milk and cheese is everything. The pillars of society. Yes. Where is my other reference? They have like the shiny parts like here. You can see that everything is reflecting in there where they have the light and like the camera and chairs. This world, only three things cannot outrun God, taxes, and milk. At least not here now. Okay. But I think the milk is calling. What about the undying snail? So we're gonna end this here today. And we're gonna rate the wonderful Nyx, please. And that's an honest wish. Please do not talk about breast milk in Nyx chat, because I think it would make you feel really uncomfortable. So we can have the fun here, but you know, no milk. I can't promise anything. And Nami wants some cheese now. I want some cheese now, but I will try. No, but like, you know, just because the like her vibe is very different. I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. So she's my art teacher. So say hi. We have a raid message. Wait. Actually, I think. I forgot. Eisen gave me 3 bits for this. So we have this. If you want to, if you subscribe. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for going through my my fun little journey of finding things out, educational things and content. So yeah, hope your mid of the week is nice, and I'll be back on Friday probably, and then we'll continue drawing. Don't know what we draw on Friday yet. Maybe some more studies actually. Maybe we're practicing some more clothes. So yeah, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Your educational cat signs out for today, and thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it very much. Bye bye.